video, we are going to discuss about a topic, bullying. Bullying might be seen as a normal phenomenon unless the person takes it in a lighter sense. But the same bullying might be a serious scenario if a person's life is going to be end due to bullying. If a person gets psychologically damaged due to bullying, or if a person discontinues his education or occupation or other phenomena or other stuffs due to this particular reason that they are being bullied. So this is a serious topic as it might not be seen as a serious topic by others, but it's a serious topic as it is uh, as it has uh, been a major had a major place in many people's life. So in this video we will get a glance about the causes of bullying and the effects of bullying, and some of the measures that institutions have taken to counter bullying, so that we might get a better understanding of this concept and we would know the seriousness of the problem. So let us now get into the concept. First, let us have a small introduction about bullying. Bullying is seen as an aggressive pattern of behavior by which a person is being teased, threatened uh, by intention to cause harm. A person is being kept a nickname which might have religious, ethnic, race, caste, or other physical disabilities and many other problems. So these are the aspects by which a person is being bullied. Bullying generally means that these aspects aren't low, but the person who are perceiving these things as low, they generally bully. For example, the persons, irrespective of their economic status, are human beings. But if someone is bullied for being poor, it is not his mistake, rather, it is his situation. So, the person who is bullying is likely a person who is not having enough empathy to others, or not thinking good about others. So, not taking much time, we will get into the causes of bullying. Firstly, the inappropriate parenting is the major reason for bullying. In this world, no child is born either good or bad. When a child is born, it is the observations that the child has during their childhood sculpts them, their behavior. How a sculpture removes the waste in a stone and makes it idle. Similarly, an individual is born fresh without knowing anything. But this society and parents and primary group and so on, they sculpt an individual, and that sculpted features are the character and behavior of an individual. So when it comes to inappropriate parenting, if a child sees his parents bullying others, that child might take it as an inspiration, and he or she would also bully someone else, as just they saw their parents doing it and they saw it cool, but they didn't see the other side of the individual's feeling for that. So wrong parenting might be a reason, major reason. So it is important for parents how they behave before the children, because their behavior before the children might influence the characteristics and behavioral patterns of a child. So, getting to the next point, the person who are bullying other person has an dominating mindset, or else the feeling of domination, that they are superior and making others inferior. It might happen in all the other aspects which I told a few minutes before. Irrespective of the aspect, the domination mindset is also a factor, that they must dominate the others, and they might criticize and keep the other persons low. This is the reason that they bully, or this bullying triggers these dominating aspect in the brain, or dominating thought process in the brain. The third cause is also something similar to second cause. In the second cause, we focused on the dominating objective, and in this, which is relevant to the second cause, the third cause is the attention that the society gives to the person who is bullying the other person. The person who is bullying the other one, or the superior one who is bullying, has seeks attention from other people, and they are giving the person attention. And when they tell you are bullying nicely and so on, or with other positive things, those the individual will get a trigger in the brain, like, or a hormone secretion, that they are, since other people are making him, giving him importance and seeing him, so that they are focusing him, and psychologically it would make the person to do the same act even more aggressive than the previous one, since the society or the surrounding gives importance to the person. Even though this might be seen as a psychological process, the above mentioned causes are more social, since it has a major role of society in it. If parents aren't being a wrong role model, the person wouldn't be bullying. If the society didn't teach the dominating process and making others inferior, they won't do. Similarly, if other persons, when they are bullying others, instead of cheering them, they must have told that bullying might be a painful process for other person who is getting it. But instead, if they cheer, it would be like pouring oil in a burning fire. So the society has a major role in it. If society and parenting are good, then this might be stopped. The next fourth cause is uh, the self control of the person is absent. The person who is bullying others has no self control, since basically before performing any wrong act, or some doing something wrong, the subconscious mind of us tells us that you are doing something wrong and it is not good. So we know ourselves when we are doing a mistake. So these persons aren't having a control of their mind, of their own mind, but just to get the attention of others. So they aren't self controlled, and this is a psychological aspect. Coming to the fifth and another important cause, it's the role of mass medias and cinemas. We are able to see some cinema dialogues which people think funny, but they aren't really funny as it is been showed. The In a film where a paralyzed person is told as sight stand, is it funny? Is it the mistake of the person who is being paralyzed? The mistake that did he or she do the mistake? They were born in such a way. It's not their mistake. And if we are not having sympathy or empathy on them, but still we must not hurt them, pinpointing their disability. Even now, some scholars are saying that they must be not addressed as disabled, but those people must be addressed as differentially able to give a psychological change in their mindset that they are special kids, but not disabled kids. But some of the bullying scenes in cinemas is on the other track, making them bullying and making them feel bad. So these are the causes of bullying. Every cause is having equal effects. As the physics law of third law of motion of Newton, it might be a physics law, a law in physics, but it's applicable to the society as well. Every action has an opposite and equivalent reaction. When a person is being bullied, it's a cause, and it has some serious effects. To the person who is being bullied, they get deprived or depressed. The person who is bullying or who is teasing others, they become more aggressive, and so both the persons have lost in it. But the person who is on the victim side has a more problem. Now let us get into the effects that they have. Firstly, the self-esteem that a person is having, the person who is being teased is low. As many people are making them low and low and low by words or by actions or uh, by the way they treat them, the self-esteem of the person becomes less, as they themselves think are we low. So this is the first effect that happens. Nextly, as I said earlier, it leads to depression. Depression is not something which is shown in films, but it's a serious depression where literally the mindset of the people breaks, and they hate their lives and so on. They hate their livelihood and so on. It might be like that. And there's a statistics that more than 13 million students discontinued their schools due to the reason they are being bullied. And 13 million is not a small number, it's a huge number. And the education loss of 13 million students due to bullying is not a simple phenomenon. And the education affects their lifestyle and their future just because due to a bully. So it's not, as I said earlier, it cannot be seen as a lighter note, but it must be addressed in a better way. Uh, Seeing the next effect, the people who are into the consistent bullying or consistently teased, those people or those individuals wouldn't have a trust on other people. Not all people in the world are bullying others, but due to some who bully, the person or the person who is being teased has a mindset that every people in the world are the same, and we must not trust anybody in the world, and they wouldn't trust anybody, even the persons who are helping them or who are in a aim to help them. So this is a effect in this aspect. and which might reduce the number of people who help them. So next, it leads to prolonged fear and anxiety. Anxiety is in Tamil is padattam, which means that the person cannot be normally uh, normally living their lifestyle, but still they are in a flight response stage always due to bullying, and this happens. So this is also an effect of bullying. Even it is seen that repeated consistent bullying even made some person's life to end up their life by suiciding. And suiciding is not a simple thing, where a person goes to the extreme of thinking to end his life by some means. And bullying has also led some people to end up their life by feeling too low due to bullying. These are the some of the effects which make the individuals low, and it could go to the extreme of making a person's life to stop. So it is dangerous. And the persons who are watching this video, if you are bullying someone, after knowing this, you can decide whether to bully a person or not, as it is having these many serious problems. The all problems, all effects I addressed is when a person is being in a lighter note, but on the other side, it might turn into and reaction to the action, like how I said the news Newton's third law. Every action has an opposite and equivalent reaction. In some cases, the persons who are being bullied are turned into psychopaths and so on, and they destroy the society. For example, I would like to introduce a character in a movie called Ratchasan, where that psycho is being bullied in the school by his appearance, and in future that boy becomes a psycho, and he kills many girls, a series with a with some of notes in every murder, and he kills many women or girls. So it's not his mistake, but the society has made him a psychopath by consistent teasing. The above effects which told would make a person low, but in few cases where if a person is very psychologically strong and they are strong, they will give back the society what they had, or even they will by thinking that they are taking revenge on the persons who they bullied them, they would take or they would do harm to the society. As I said earlier, they won't have trust on anybody, and so they will see everyone as common, and they will be antisocial. So the simple the process which society thinks simple is something big and has these causes and effects. So now we talked about the causes, effects, and by now you might also think about bullying and more likely to stop bully others by knowing these cause and effects. Now let us know some of the initiatives by organizations. CBSE has taken an initiative uh, on 2015 by saying schools to have an anti-bullying committee with these members, with a vice principal, a senior teacher, a school doctor, counselor, that is psychological counselor, parent teacher a representative from some parents and some teachers, a representative from school management, and a legal representative. With all these members, a school should have an anti-bullying committee, and the person who are having the problem of bullying, they must report to this committee. But how many schools are having this committee? Only a very few schools are having this committee. Some of the uh, some of the schemes and some of the recommendations by the CBSE, UGC, and some other governmental institutions aren't seriously taken to by the affiliated institutions to those. Uh, Even though if they have for namesake, it is not seriously taken. If it is seriously taken, then bullying would have been stopped long back. As the above mentioned people, all these people are having a role on an individual who is being bullying. So these all these people must take care or take the responsibility of their child, of their student for a teacher, of their student for the school management, for a counselor for the students to do counseling and to change the mindset of the student and so on. So this is just a process that CBSE has taken. Similarly, all the governmental institutions have taken, but this must prevail all over the schools and must taken uh, not just being in name, but also it should uh, it should function in a better way to stop bullying, so that the society would come out of bullying and know and kill this evil of bullying. And even we might think that some subjects like value education, why they are keeping this curriculum in a college, just why they are simply just wasting time. It's a subject to just pass and just go away. It's not important for marks. But the value education is having the values that a person needs to know, and subjects like soft skills give a person the understanding or idea of how to behave in a public place, or how what are the etiquettes and so on. So education has a role in it. Those subjects must might should not be seen in an academical perspective, and should but it should be taken as a serious value, and they must be taught to students, so that students would themselves understand bullying as a serious issue, and it might be stopped from the early from school education. So let us stop bullying and start respecting others, and understand others feeling empathetically, and let us stop bullying. Thank you.